Good noon everyone, welcome back to your beloved Crazyhouse chess speedrun. And as everybody knows, Crazy and House have always been the best duo throughout the entire history of the Homo sapiens. And without any further ado, let's get into today's content. Our first game today is against a very strong 1800 rated player, albeit he's lower rated than me, but I don't have that much experience in this game mode. E4. E5. Since this is a game at the higher level, I'll skip you through the first few moves of the opening phase. Bishop G5. Bishop E6. I am already feeling some pressure on my position, gonna have to do something to push him back a little bit. He doesn't trade. I'll start the chaos. Knight D4. Take knight D5. The captured pieces didn't actually die, they become our reserve pieces which can be put down at any time during the game, which can create a lot of unexpected tactics. I'll take this knight as well. Bishop takes D5. Okay, now he has something like knight lands on E6, forking my queen and rook. And even though it doesn't seem like anything too serious, I don't really like to give my opponent all the initiatives like that. I'll land my own knight on E6. He takes. Knight lands on H6 check. I am scared. G takes H6. Bishop takes H6. Bishop lands on G7 defending the king. He takes. King takes G7. Bishop lands on G5 all over again. Okay, I guess this is my turn to counter-attack. This pawn has been blocking the face of my bishop. I'll put a knight on E3. Sacrificing a knight just to reopen up my bishop. F takes E3. D takes E3. Threatening a discovered attack on his king, which is a triple attack on all of his major pieces. He gives a check first. I'll trade queens. Usually trading queens like this is really bad because the side that captures the queen first will get to use her sooner. But in this very specific situation, I can actually see myself gaining the initiative instead of my opponent. Tempo is the most important thing in this variant. Bishop takes D8. Alright. Here we go. E2 discovered attack. D4. Okay, of course I can't take that pawn yet. E takes F1 promoting to queen. Queen takes F1. Capturing a promoted pawn only gives the player a pawn, but this is my opponent's real queen. King takes F1. Alright, now I'm basically forced to continue the attack until the opponent's king is literally checkmated. Rook H1 check. You don't see things like this in normal chess. It is physically impossible for a normal rook to check the king in such a position like this. He blocks with a rook. Rook takes G1. King takes G1. I want to use the queen, but I just cannot see a good way to land her down. Therefore I sacrifice the rook. King takes H1. Knight F2 check. King G1. Queen H1 check. King takes F2. Now I can finally take this pawn. Pawn blocks on E3. Knight G4 check. King F3. Knight takes H2 check. Man, I can't see anything. King back to F2. Pawn G3 check. King E2. Queen takes G2 check. King D3. Aha. I see. This guy is planning to use his two center pawns here to act as barrier, which kind of separates the dangerous side and the safer side. Very creative. Knight F4 check. If what I think is right, he won't be taking my knight with his pawn. There we go. Okay, that is a really good plan. I can't really see anything that works anymore. E5 check. King C3. D4 check. He won't take this. Exactly. Okay, I need to bring my queen over. A for the distraction tactic. King takes a4. Queen takes c2 check. b3. Okay, the fact that he didn't block with a new piece means he wants to create this b2 square for his king to get away in the future. So now I need to keep my queen here to prevent him from retreating. Bishop c6 check. King a3. That blunders a king. Pawn lands on b4 check. The distraction tactic again, but I guess we can also call it the attraction tactic this time. King takes b4 is forced. Queen c3 check. King a3. The very last and final pawn lands on b4. Checkmate with a pawn. Not even close. Crazy House chess speed run today. 100% win rate.